Welcome. Another episode with Plainville. As you see, main focus for today will be this, adding some more citizens to that part. I need to find a better way to integrate, I believe that was an opera house, just to add more citizens in here, and then the next episode after I will try to see what we can do to sing this motorway and find a nice solution for it. Every time when I open a save, there's more and more things I'm thinking about adding on. The last episode with our central point was really good, and again, let's just have a look what we're gonna do today. So this point in here, we're just gonna add some more density to it, and let's just see what could be done for that point of the city. City is growing. We're adding more and more citizens. I think we have 130,000 so far. So that's something that we need to implement. As you see, we have some commercial in here with basically just one access here. And what I did, I added a way path in there as well, just to give them some more access. And I think I forgot about connection. Sorry for that. Let me just fix that straight away. So adding more citizens, we're gonna straight into that. Come on. Okay, thank you. Too many. There we go. And now we're gonna move it straight in there. That should be good. And that should be connected to our city. It's a district, and I think I select this as a pleasure one. Let me just double check. Sorry, I can't remember. And that was leisure, yes. So that's the main purpose for this one. Of course, we don't have connection to this site like straight, but we have connection through our path just in there. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna utilize that in a second. As you see, there is still a couple of things to do, and I would like to add that by adding some options and connections in here. And we have to, I'm gonna switch that off for a second, and we have to do something around here. This is just a temporary connection. I know they're using this quite a lot and quite often, but it's not gonna stay like that, so we're gonna fix it. So one after another, this part of the city, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use my favorite road just to improve this one, just to improve speed and the options for us to build. There we go. The game is playing pretty slow today, but that's fine, we get there. Come on, there we go. Last bit, and I think there was one in here. Okay, so the next step is I'm just gonna put some roads in between. So I think one there, that's too much. So one there, and I'll show you why it's pretty random selection of roads, because it's gonna be organic in the way that it's gonna fill all those gaps in here. At the same time, I want to use Reco mode for this part of the city and just increase density of it. So that's our roads. All we need to do now is let's just remove the old pipe system, which is not really necessary in here, and let's just add a few pipes in here. And of course every pipe should be under the road, connection there. And what we could do, we can make a connection in here just for now. And we're gonna get to the opera at the end. But first, let's just add some more people in our new neighborhood. I have a couple of ideas for that, so let's add this first so we can focus on the other part. So water is there. What we're gonna need, what we have just now, I'm gonna add quite a few houses in here, so that will change. There will be connection over, like overpass that, but we need to add some services. So our garbage collection is just getting worse and worse. So I was thinking, if we add a large no, not this one, sorry. This one. If we add this in here, that will serve quite a few forks in here, but at the same time it's gonna be well hidden. So I think that will be the best way to do it just now. The only thing, we need to find the good spot for road first. There we go. And if I go to garbage, oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. And now how to find a connection. Oh, that will be good spot. Actually, that's a quite good spot. Let's just tweak it slightly. Something like that. And what we could do is we can use this node.
We all want to be prepared.
I don't need
We all want to
this.
be sure
I
that
want
the
this.
people we leave behind don't think we're jerks. That's where final insurance
What
comes
about
in.
the angle?
We provide peace of mind for when you rest in peace.
Come
For a
on.
small monthly sum, you can spend your final years knowing that final insurance
Doesn't
has
want to
everything
play with
taken
me.
care of. Final insurance, the last insurance you'll ever need.
There we go. What I will try to do in here, using this tool and going there. Oh, that's a much better option. Of course, we can just plop that in. That needs to be like that. And what you could do is using lane arrows. Yeah, that would be the best way to use that. And see, that way we have our trash collection basically for everything in here. I mean, it's not landfill, but we need to have them somewhere. And in this case, it will be well hidden. There will be some trees in here, so it won't be so visible. And, the other thing we can add in here as an option is not this. We can add our crematorium in here, and that will improve as well. So how to add, using Rico, more people in here. So we're gonna go to high residential, but there's a couple of, see, a couple of houses, they not massive. So of course you have like those ones. This one is actually right as well. Well, like this one, it's just not gonna fit in there. But there was a couple of them. There we go. Like this one. And like this one. 4-story high. They will be actually quite good in here. So I was thinking adding a couple of them. In different spots all over that part, then adding this, how to get them closer. This side, yes. That's too much, that's too much. I'm just looking, oh, something like this size, and I try to put them all over the map. I think that was the big one, so no. This one, oh, this one will actually fit there. Come on. How to put this? I want this in the corner. Oh, that looks good. That will actually look good in there. There we go. This one as a corner building. Oh, that's good. That's actually quite good. What else we have for Rico? Those ones as like a massive apartment, which probably fit in there like that. Okay. And we have to move this one a bit like that. Those small ones, I was wondering, what's this? Ah, okay. Oh, that looks alright. And let's just see this one. So this, how to fit that in? Can do this, and I can just move it a bit. There we go. That fits nicely in there. So if you put them in different spots, that's too much. That's too much. This one, oh my goodness, no, that's too big. No. This one. I think so. That's too much, that's too much. Again, this one.
This is Jane Ace, and you're listening to The Hawk.
I don't want to use them too often. Just spread them all over the map. There we go. Now, what you want to do is just go for your paths, and you can do a couple of things. To improve it. So we can do path connection in there. We can do one there and there. And just give them more options to use those paths. And the only thing for that, and the reason I'm doing this that way, is just gonna make more connection and more people not using their cars but using their foot. But at the same time, what we try to do in a second is we're gonna add some trees between those buildings, and that will change the view of it quite a lot. At the same time, there we go. Okay. For our doctor's office, I don't think we need another one in here, but what we can do, we can again use our connection in here. Put in there, but it can't stay there. We can move it much closer. So it's like our services. We're gonna have connection in there. It's a must. We can't avoid that. That's fine. Our schools. That's getting dangerously low, and I download a couple of them. A quick save, there we go. I download a couple of them just to show you. This one will actually quit well in here. Yeah, so a bit of terrain. I know it was a nice connection here, but that's more important. There we go. And trees will fill that in nicely. Elementary school, it's fine. For our high school, elementary, what about this one? You know what, this one it's a bit nicer. And it's smaller as well. For high school. I mean, we have one in here, so we're okay for that. So that's fine. Maybe a park or something like that. That's a park. Okay. Oh, that looks quite good. Okay. And as you see, that's so close, it can't stay in there. It needs to be something in here, and we're gonna get into that in a second. First of all, what I like to do is just to use a connection, and for that we're gonna use this path, this solution in here, and I'm gonna show you what's my way of doing something nice. So if you go like that and like this, I know it's not looking good yet, but what you can do now is you can use move it. Yeah, we have this connection there, and you can go up, and let's just see how much. Oh, that's the problem. That could be solved quite easy. There we go. And it's not gonna stay like that, of course. So we can raise this one. So you won't be electrified when you're walking over the this is moving separate. That's a strange solution. I'm not sure why, but I just found a way to get it sorted. There we go. Attach on this. Okay. It's actually this, it doesn't have to be so high. Okay. And this attach. Something is wrong in there. I'm not sure why. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna remove it. Add a new one. Hello. And that should be good. I don't know what happened there, but that wasn't working, so let's just do attach. There we go. I think we can change this to slope, change this to slope, now let's just go for some trees. So what I have is, of course, I can use standard trees, but I prefer to use something nicer. This one is looking quite good. You can't have them everywhere, so we're just gonna plop them in different spots. See, there we go. People are using our paths already, which was the main reason for us to use them in those spots. There we go. So for now it's just in between. One, two. So just a couple of them. And then maybe something else like those ones. I mean, whatever we're gonna do, this part, that's just gonna stay there. So what I will try to do is use this. How they look like? Oh, they're actually quite good. It's fine. Let's use those trees, because see, whatever we're gonna do with the highway, that will stay. So, and same in here, that will stay. So we need to add a few more trees. Few more there, and same in here. I mean, the fact that we have our
camera movie. There's nothing like watching a movie to take you to another place or time, and there's no better place to watch than Drone Cinema, and no better time than the time it takes you to get from where you are to where we are. You'll
there we go.
Records of fun as you take
Oh,
a trip to Tinseltown Movie.
Basically, being in here, all you're gonna see is just some tall building. That's it. And we can do the same thing in there,
so come on down and enjoy the movies.
Same
Everyone's a star.
in here.
Alright, my peeps, we got another break, so let's
Just to have
Yo, what up,
a divider. Oh, they look quite good. See? You can have a lot of activity in here, which is quite loud. I showed you just now. Our noise pollution, there we go. It's not really much in here. There will be a lot in here from that highway solutions in here, but we're gonna change it. Why are you doing this stuff in here? Oh, that's not good. There's something wrong in here. Let's just see. Oh, there we go. First of all, you can't do that. That's a no, 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 no. Because that's I think those nodes are a bit too close. Okay. Let's just see what's happening now. I have 3 lanes in there, I'm not really sure. 3, 1, that's just wrong lane mathematics. So thank you very much, Bifa, for all you amazing videos, but as you see, I haven't learned from that. And again, just in case, there we go. That just more sense. And that will give us some more options. And now what we need to do is just go for small ones, like let's just go for those. Oh, too much. And let's just add a couple. Different spots. Okay, so that's looking a bit nicer. I mean, what we should do actually to at least know what's happening in here and how many people we have is we should add our zone, which as you see that's done, so that at least we know what's happening. And 2,000 people, fair enough. It looks dense, but it's not, you know, it's not this. What we have in here is just like 2-story next to 2-story, so they just quite dense. Those ones are like a more spread out. This one is actually quite cool, sitting here on the corner. Okay. So now we need to do something with that. So that's, of course, it can't stay like that. So let me just upgrade all the roads and I get back to you in a second, okay? Welcome back. As you see, couple of changes. So we have a few more trees and our opera house is not longer on this side. I move it to this side and we park in there, but I show you how important to our this part of the city, of course, is actually adding connection between those two sides, and then later on with this nature park we're gonna have in here. But just for now, it's just for this side. I'm gonna make a path between Opera and between this road in here, just a standard one. That will be changed, I hope next episode, to like a proper path. That's one thing. And we're just gonna make this highway disappear. So if I go there to first of all create a connection, so how high we need to go for this to be high enough? 6 or 7? I mean 7 it's other with a couple of tracks. 6 will be good enough. So I will have this one just like that. Okay, now all we need to do is just find the right spot for this. I will say that will be probably there, and what I would like to do is just make this just for the aesthetics. And as you see, what I will try to do now is make a connection to there and make a connection. We can go maybe there, and I show you how many people are actually gonna use it. The only thing we need to do is just move a couple of trees. See those cluster of trees, they're really nice, they're quite handy. The only thing, they just not really the best. We need to move them. And using move it, I'm gonna make this connection a bit nicer. Okay. The only thing for this part, no, I'm gonna actually use our city park, and the reason for it, I actually need to know how many people are gonna use it, and that's the easiest way to check that. So let's just go for that and for that. And again, cluster of trees are not handy at all. That needs to be moved. There we go. Oh, that's much nicer. Let's just have a look. Clear enough. So our opera house just been open, and this park, it's no visitors. Entertainment, it's don't even exist at the moment. But let's just see what will happen when those people realized that there is nice opera house building just next to them. Oh, there we go. We have our first guest. We're actually gonna follow you. Where are you going? Spear Underground. Okay, there we go. Let's just go with Charles White, and we're just gonna follow Charles. Oh, I think I pressed something. Come on. Charles is going to car park, and what he's gonna see that's our new connection. There we go. More people, more people, more people. That's exactly what we're looking for. We have a we have a bus stop just in there, so probably there will be more folks using that. There we go. When they realize there's a connection to the opera house. Not yet, not those ones, but we're getting there. And our new neighborhood, pretty spread out, using Rico, but they're just adding more density to our neighborhood. This is actually quite busy for trucks, which is, I just don't like it, to be honest, how it's set up. And I'm thinking what I can do for it. I mean, what we could do is find a connection from here to here, and don't know. I don't have idea for that, but I need to find something. You see, so far all those tracks are coming through there, and I just don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it, but it needs to stay like that because that's the one and only connection. I just didn't have a better connection to go for that. See this those train tracks, they're on the same level as this road, so you can't go up, but maybe in here. That would be pretty high, but you can go like that over. I will be a bit complicated, but it's probably the only solution to give them direct access. And the thing it's getting more obvious is, see, that's the main station and there is no train station in here, so I think that will be good spot for a connection. The question is which one of them, because that needs to be a through station. I mean, I would like to use content creators pack for trains. Grand bypass. You know what? Let's just check what we have. 4 lane. So we have 4 lane in there, and I think we have 4 lane road. So same size. Okay. Okay, that will be an option. Okay, and now let's just see which one of them will fit the purpose. This one is actually right. Which one is it? Grand bypass train station. And it's a bypass as well. And I only think it's a bit noisy for the other side. But that will give us access for all of those people. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're actually gonna do it. So with the pose, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this.
300 kilograms of human, animal, or consumer goods cargo. The climate control device brings the air temperature to 22 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
It's our way of making our cars.
Of course, it won't fit
In
with
fact,
those
it's the perfect vessel for
tracks,
transport
but
from
we
shore
have to
and
move them
distances you
anyway
won't
a
believe
bit.
that the
It's not
price we're
much.
asking is a fair trade for the value transferred to the consumer. Sternberger, more than just an auto.
I will be perfect like that. There we go.
What up, toys and girls? You listen
Now
to
if you
Rail
switch
Off
that
Radio,
on,
Jane Ace. We got more jams coming up next, but first, let's hear another letter from our listeners. Here's what
there we
Ace
go.
Southside got to say. Hey, Jane.
Now
Good.
we
Are
can
you
go
like
back
English
to
major
the
or
train
something?
tracks.
Oh, what?
Remove this one.
Police! You best call the police. You got the wrong Jane. Are you pulling my chain? All right, let's hear another jam because I got a chill.
With the angle in place. That's not so bad, I must say. Okay, the only thing we have to do now is just find a better connection for this. We're gonna go straight, and now it doesn't look good, that's for sure. Like this. Okay. Yeah, it's actually gonna work. Oh my goodness me. Look how many cars we have. But will be too many people crossing. That's gonna end up really bad. So we need to find a connection here. We need to find a connection here. Oh, it's looking quite good. How are you gonna pass this spot? Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So what we're gonna do just now is, if you go to there, oh come on, stop playing with me. 1, 2, perfect. The only thing we have to switch off is I don't want any outer city trains on here. All of that needs to go to main station, so that will be our bypass, and we're gonna have connection in between. Perfect. So that's done. How our park is getting, it's not so bad. I think game didn't realize there was a opera house open yet. Yeah, so as you see, that's our city done for today. Couple of add-ons, and next episode I think we're gonna add few things in here, and then we're gonna go straight into getting this lower, and we're getting closer to that side, which is just waiting for me and waiting probably since episode 1. Yeah, I quite like it. It fit well. There will be something happening behind, some hiking and stuff like that. So that's our main traffic, that's our standard traffic for the city. Yeah, I'm liking that. So listen, thank you very much for this video today. A quick overlook on the city. Again, any questions, anything that you like to add, anything to change, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I quite enjoying adding those videos on YouTube. I see that a couple of people are like adding some nice comments. I received a couple of messages as well, so thank you so much for that, and for all your emails. If you like to follow me, please subscribe. There will be more and more. I'm probably getting to the point that this city is gonna get to its limit, but I already started. There's another video with a tutorial how to avoid massive train traffic jams in your city. So if you like to check that, please check my other videos on the channel, and thank you again for watching, and see you next time.